pushing and shove. That's why Wino and I know the pains of back busting, like the farmer knows the pains of his pickup truck rusting. It's a strange situation, a wild occupation, just living my life like a song. Sweet senorita, won't you please come with me back to the island, honey, back to the sea, back to the only place I wanna be. And I know the joys of the ocean, like the boy knows the joys of that milkshake in motion. It's a strange situation, a wild occupation, just living my life like a song. It's a strange situation, a wild occupation, just living my life like a song. We're living our lives in songs thanks to you. Thank y'all, yeah. Woo. All right. Don't worry, the Tiki bar's not closed. No, no. Ooh. In this town? Jesus Christ, no.
What you gonna do now that you're all alone? I'd like to bring Jackson Brown out here to sing.
You're tuned in to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on Tiki Man Radio. Catch us every Friday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Got a confession? Hey, we want to hear it. What could possibly go wrong?
You want to hear it?
Hey, we're here at the Beechy Show Hideaway. Everybody having a good time? Not. It has been.
Come on.
Let me see if I get a camera on. Can you see us on the camera? Can you see us?
Can you see us now?
Can we see ourselves?
I can see us. Let me see if I can see the rest of you here, because this has been crazy tonight. So here we go. Lots and lots of things happening. What do you want, Gary?
More volume.
All right, hang on a minute.
Oh, that's nice.
Are you better?
Oh, I love that.
All right,
I'm
okay.
deaf.
Holy camole,
Hi,
it has
Michelle.
been crazy tonight. We had a huge power outage.
A citywide. Oh,
Which-
the entire bottom of the Keys.
Well, and I thought, for crying out loud, it was going to get a lot better. But I don't know. It just, everything went crazy on us. So can you hear us on YouTube? It's going to get a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there. Now we're back on YouTube. So it's just been one of those nights. So I had a computer that crapped out on me. I don't know if it was due to what was happening. But hey, we got Dee Dee Green in the studio.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to have you.
I'm like, which version do I listen to?
You and I have been. We used to have a lot of fun on the radio and such. So, Gary, what are you doing now?
We've had a lot of fun on the radio.
What are you asking for?
I'm asking you to turn your replay volume down.
My replay volume.
It's down.
All
That
right.
one. That
All
thing.
right.
It was up.
All right. Good Lord, everybody.
Everybody
All
wants
right,
more
can you
headphones.
hear
You
it?
know how deaf we are after boat
All right.
race week?
All
I can't hear nothing. Look at all these
Everybody
people
needs
here.
to see my face.
Where's your face? Where's your pretty face?
Oh, my God, has it been crazy tonight. It's just been nuts.
Can you show us your pretty face?
I'm just pooped right there. Right there, I got a camera right there.
Flipping back and forth.
Oh, there's his pretty
See,
face.
right there it is.
Oh, there's your pretty face.
So yeah, nuts.
I
Did you
like
see-
it when it's on you.
Have you seen my pretty face?
Do you have one?
Well, looking at camera up here.
Well,
And you can see him on this one, too.
it's because I've shaved after my golden Sack of Nuts award for Rainbow Beard, and I noticed it's not growing back rainbow.
That
Odd.
is very strange.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
I thought it would grow back rainbow for years.
Well, I'm here to tell
Yeah,
you.
because it was totally natural.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Totally.
I'm
down
here
to my
tell you,
crotch.
I
We
was
don't
so
wanna hear about your
prepared
pea
for
lace
today.
beard.
I've set this up for the last 2 days.
Like I
And
said,
you-
and then we had a power outage.
Power outage.
You really felt good about it, and that's why I called during the power
I
outage.
probably fried that computer or something with the power
I don't
outage.
know. All of a sudden, it's.
I don't know. It didn't take
No.
a lot to fry a Dell.
Kind of like Danny in American Airlines. It's Dell. I hate Dell. I don't know why.
So
I
why'd
bought
you?
that.
I told you not to, and then
Yeah,
you're like,
don't buy that.
He's like, I'm never buying another Dell, blah blah blah, and then like he gets here and then buys a Dell. I'm like,
Yeah,
I thought
well.
you said you weren't buying a Dell.
Oh well, it's a Dell.
We're gonna take that damn thing down and
Dee Dee said
smash
she
it.
wants it.
Dee Dee wants
I
it.
don't know if I
wants
can hear mine.
Well,
You're
she
what?
wants more
I
volume.
don't hear anything.
Can you hear now?
Oh, I can hear you now.
All right.
Can
Is
you
that
hear
too
me now?
much?
Nope.
See,
All
we're
right.
all deaf.
It's never
the
too much.
powerboat races.
You're deaf as hell there.
I'm
there.
on the wagon. I'm drinking Grand Marnier.
Yeah, that's so agony.
So, Dee Dee, you're in town. How long are you in town for?
At least till probably December 5th.
Very cool. December 5th.
I'm thinking so.
Oh, wow, that's
I
a
haven't
long-
bought my return ticket yet.
No.
That's even better. I like when Dee Dee stays with us.
Ooh, thank
Do
you.
you remember how long we dealt with Dee Dee?
I don't remember anything.
It's all blur
What do you
for
mean
you.
dealt with Dee Dee?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was called Dealing with Dee Dee. Oh no, that
Dealing
wasn't.
with Dee
That
Dee.
wasn't the name of your
that
show.
was
It
not the name of my
It
show.
was going up the key. No, it was going green up the keys.
That was one of our shows.
Show one. Then the next phase was
The Green Side.
the green
of
side
the
of the
Florida
keys,
Keys.
which was my favorite because she recorded it in the morning with Brian. Usually, poor Brian was there
He would
alone.
volunteer and come in and keep me company at
He's
8
a
a.m.
great volunteer. But
Well-
but then I get to get it and re-air it that night. So I heard the show like twice. Well, never in the morning
Lucky
actually.
you.
I don't do mornings.
And I helped you talk Brian into starting radio shows with you.
I know you did. I know you did. You
Okay.
get lots of credit for that. And being the Queen of Green.
So I want to get to some announcements here real quick because we got Ed Contreras on. We got
Oh,
Mo,
hi, Ed.
who's listening
Hi,
in.
Ed.
Ray's out there too.
Ray. I miss Ray.
Michelle Myers, the ambassador. Thank you for tuning in. I'm multitasking here tonight, folks. Hope Michelle's feeling better because I know she wasn't feeling that great. So and Mo wasn't feeling too well either. So we all
Radio Land is sending you love.
Yes, lots and lots of love. So, and Ed just said need a Mac, but you know I can't do half this radio stuff on the Mac.
He has a Mac. He's
Yeah,
he's using it for some things.
Yeah, but I can't.
We got 3 computers going, 2 Macs and a.
Well, this Big Mac, my Big Mac.
Or what do we got now? 3 Macs?
I would
You
run
need a Big Mac attack.
I would run
Big
everything
Mac
through the Big Mac and screw it.
Yeah, but I can't run Radio Boss.
Oh, damn it.
See?
We
That's
will
why I
find
have
you
to
a
have
better
a PC.
program, son. I got a new
So-
computer coming.
But anyway, let's get back to Dee Dee. So we had fun when you did the.
Yes, we had fun.
Now-
we were plugging together, radioing together.
I had the Garbage Man song, but I don't have it on here right now. Only because
I know.
I didn't load this up because I load the other computer
The
up.
Danny Morris Band.
Yeah, that was a great. That was a
Danny
great.
Morris Band is awesome.
Play it off of YouTube.
Put out your cans.
And
Yeah,
I
put
think
out your cans.
I sent you the picture when I was at the Parrot last night of the Danny Morris
You
Band.
did. That
And
was
then
really
there's
cool.
always Harriet's.
Wait, he was in town?
What is
Oh,
it,
plugging up the
Walking-
keys.
Walking
Yeah.
Ploggler?
No, Danny
Plucking-
Morris
flicking,
played at
plucking ploggers.
I may have that
Green
one.
Parrot a while back.
I may have that
A few
one.
years ago. I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
him. It was before my time.
You know, I was looking for the song for my show, and I found a guy from Pokey Lafarge from Indiana does it.
From
Put
Indiana.
up the can for the garbage man.
Put out
Really?
your cans.
Really funky version, completely different than that.
Ooh, we got to hear both of them.
Yeah,
we need to do
uh,
a side-by-side comparison.
Pokey Lafarge. Maybe I'll do that
Pokey,
Sunday if I'm bored. I got a busy weekend.
Sounds like he's related to Geordie Lafarge. No, what
Jody
is it?
Lafarge?
LaForge?
Lafarge?
LaForge. LaForge is this.
I got an artisan market coming back this Sunday, and I had
This Sunday?
yeah,
Woohoo.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I had a lot of people scheduled to play it, but I ended up with a guy named Schmooga. I swear to God, Smooga.
You know, Tantra thinks he's the neatest thing since
Well,
sliced bread.
Tantra was booked to play, and she sent him to fill her space. I go, no, you don't do that.
Yeah.
You'll never play this. You'll never work in this business again.
Yeah.
And I got, of course, John Saucier in the morning playing 2 hours of steel pan now because 1 hour wasn't enough.
1 hour was not enough.
Is 1 hour ever enough of steel pan?
Jill Snodgrass Edwards says she would like nothing but steel pan every weekend. I go, no, Jill, no.
No,
don't
God,
do this.
no, please.
Don't do this to me and the bartender.
I mean, I don't mind steel pan. For
I
crying
love
out
steel
loud,
pan, and I
but-
love John. John's learned a lot. I remember when John wanted to buy a steel pan. What are you guys watching?
I don't know. Michelle's got Star Trek
Oh
on
my
over
God,
there.
he's wrestling with women again.
Actually, I need to put it on the camera so that we can switch it to
we
that.
need a
That's number
camera to
4,
watch.
you
Yeah,
know?
just on the screen.
Because you
So
can't.
that we could make fun of whatever's
You
on
talked about
TV.
putting one over there.
Yes. Well, we talked. We
did.
also talked about earlier before the during the long intermezzo, having a show of nothing but Star Trek, and we make fun of the episodes without any audio.
Like watching it with the audio down, everybody pick a character, we drink a lot, and then we get to
And
talk
we
about
talk
what's
it
going
up.
on.
That would be like a.
That 3000 Theater, what was that called?
Mystery 2000.
Mystery
Mystery
2000.
2000 meets Drunk History.
Wait.
Ooh.
Let's do a question here. Before I know you have a big show planned, but before, let me screw it up
Halfway
while I
through the
can.
damn
I
thing.
mean, Coastal Confessions and all.
Because the computer didn't do it enough.
Let me ask you a question, Brian Fields. If you could be a character on Star Trek, any of the series, what character would you like to be?
I know who I want.
God, I don't know.
Okay, let me ask Dee Dee. Okay, so you're easy.
I'm not into that Star Trek stuff.
Dee Dee,
I
if
just
you
watch it
could
'cause
be a
Michelle makes
character
me.
from Star Trek, which character would you be?
I think I would have to be Scotty.
Really? Beam us
Because
up.
he gets to be,
I can't-
give me another second, Captain.
can't
I
give her
can't
any
do
more
it. I
power,
gotta squeeze
Captain.
these
Yeah.
engines and make it happen.
Okay, Michelle.
I would want to be Jadzia Dax because she's very cool and has the cool spots.
Oh,
and everything.
Dax.
Jadzia Dax.
But I would probably actually have to be more like Esri Dax because she's like more short and gymnasty.
See,
like
she
me.
knows all the character names. I've only
I
known the
don't know
original
none
Star
of these
That's
Trek.
from Deep
characters.
Space
I
Nine.
don't
So
know.
Dax was the empath.
I want to be
No, that's
Hulu.
Troy.
Oh, Troy.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dax,
I don't know
Dax
any
is
of
from
these.
Deep Space Nine.
Back
She's,
to you, Brian. What character would you be?
Kirk.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm going to be Kirk.
That's what I wanted
I
you to
nailed
say.
it.
Okay, my coastal confessions
This
are
radio
over.
show drives me crazy tonight.
You people need to listen.
Oh my God, yeah. So
Quit talking over each other.
and thank you so much there, Michelle Myers. She said breathe.
What is she wearing?
Yeah, and Danny says you can't run SSI on Mac, but you can run video. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the video, I got OBS, but I can't do Radio Boss and I can't do the SSI. So.
Really? I find there's conversions for things. We'll look that up in Wikipedia tomorrow.
You know, I'm just happy to have what we got going
Hey, it's
tonight.
working. Don't touch anything. It's working.
Guess what I'm buying tomorrow?
A new laptop.
A new laptop.
A new computer?
A Lenovo.
Guess what I bought? Lenovo's #1, and I would have spent the $980 on Lenovo, but I found a mini PC nothing. It's a little box.
Yeah.
It's got more speed than all of them, and I'm going to run all my articular stuff into it. So it's coming next week. We'll see if that works.
Oh, there you go.
It's a mini. It's little. It's a little box. You can hold it in your hand, for God's sakes.
It's a little
But
box.
Lenovo, for around $920, they had a really good deal. And, of course, I lost $3,000 during the airbrushing. So.
Yeah, Ed just got schooled by Danny. He's like, yeah, I thought of that after he said it.
Yeah,
Get
see?
a Mac. I love Mac. I do everything on
You
Mac.
have Mac. You would rather have a Mac.
Well, this big Mac right here.
You'd rather have a big Mac.
This big Mac right here is going
I
to
want
run
a Big Mac. I
everything
haven't had
next
one in
week.
like 20 years.
I need one wire that I finally had to order.
Did she mean the sandwich?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What was
You
that?
eat-
The sandwich.
a Big
Yeah,
Mac.
you eat healthy, right?
Big Mac.
I wouldn't call it that, but I don't
Sandwich.
eat the Macs.
Need a sandwich. So, hey, let's get some more music here so I can calm down and relax.
You know what
bit,
you
yeah.
need? A cocktail.
You know, this is the first cocktail
No,
I've
I mean
had
you need one in
in
you.
over a week.
4 days.
4 days? No, longer than that.
No, Sunday is the last time I had a drink. I think.
I didn't drink on Sunday.
You did?
I did not drink
Are
on
you
Sunday.
sure?
I'm positive.
I got really drunk yesterday.
I'm
make
getting
me
really
feel
drunk
bad.
later tonight, in your honor.
Hey, so you know when Danny and Heather were here, I put signs all over the place, like the bicycles out there. Put a sign on their TV. You know, it was a Tiki Man, Coconut Vision, and on their door I put a Tiki hut, and I said if the Tiki
Hut's rocking. Oh, like a little hanging
Don't
sign?
come a knocking.
don't come a knocking.
Like a do not disturb
Yeah,
sign?
yeah,
How
so-
did that work out?
It's a Brent Burns song.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that you're gonna play
yeah,
the song.
so I'm gonna play a little Brent Burns here. Hey
we
guys, thanks for
did.
hanging out with us.
Nice.
It's been a
Trying to
little
get to it.
crazy.
Michelle's paying attention.
And I'm trying to
Nice
load up
lead-in.
more songs as we go.
Don't worry
because
about it. You're on a
everything
new
else-
computer. I'm telling you, I do it at home in desperateness. I can go to YouTube, go to my
Something
playlist.
should be private.
He's confessing. He's confessing.
It was a confession. What's the show called?
Oh my
Happy
God.
Ass Thoughts or Coastal
Brian Show.
Confessions? No,
It's-
it's not the Brian Show. He's pretty open to
The
it.
Michelle Show.
No, it's not her show either, unless she takes over. But here's my confession.
She's always in charge.
I often get
know.
on my computer, since I'm doing a feed through, not like that. I play stuff from YouTube as I need it.
Okay.
That's
Literally.
interesting. Well, you know, maybe.
Hey,
I even
training
had some
the others.
Thanksgiving songs and everything. So who knows?
Thanksgiving
Oh, right,
songs?
right. Oh,
I
look
had
at her.
some
She's
funny
got stuff.
ones.
Oh
I'll
my
have to play
gosh.
them next week.
You're gonna, yeah.
I even had a Black Friday song. I found a Black Friday song. Hey,
Right.
little Brent Burns guys, let me
Wow.
regroup here. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday
the one
night
you
with
wanna
Coastal
be?
Confessions. Hey, we got a guest coming in next week. I'll talk about him in just a little bit. So, Brent Burns, don't come a knocking if the Tiki Hut's a rockin'.
You hear that, Danny?
We're a little busy right now.
He's a little busy right now.
Come back later, man. Well, I got a little grass shack down by the water.
Oh, I love that picture, y'all, at Margaritaville.
Sometimes
It's a great photo, y'all. It's so cute.
we like to get a little cozy. So if the hut's rocking, if the tiki hut's rocking, don't come knocking. If you're standing on my deck hearing sounds of the jungle, your feet start to sway and your feet a little rumble. Don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking, if the tiki hut's rocking, don't come knocking. If you see a string bikini laying on the front porch and a coconut bra swinging from the back door, don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking. No business allowed. Rockin' monkey business. Rockin' now. You can come to see me, yeah, any old time. But give me a call before you just drop by. 'Cause if my baby's coming over, I'm gonna be tied up. It's exactly what you're thinking. If that's not clear enough, let me say it again. Don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking, if the tiki hut's rocking, don't come knocking. If you're standing on my deck hearing sounds of the jungle and your feet start to sway and your feet a little rumble, don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking, if the tiki hut's rocking, don't come knocking. If you see a string bikini laying on the front porch and a coconut bra swinging from the back door, don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking. Remember sometimes when you show up here, just 'cause the sun is shining don't mean the coast is clear. So don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking, if the tiki hut's rocking, don't come knocking. If you're standing on my deck hearing sounds of the jungle and your feet start to sway and you feel a little rumble, don't come knocking if the tiki hut's rocking.
What you talking about?
Do not disturb us. Monkey love. Let's get rocking, baby. Let's rock it. Come on now. One time. A little more. Oh, we're rocking now. Woo! Oh, yeah. Take the phone off the hook, baby. Turn that stuff on. Beach Hut Saturday night. What do you mean the police in the door? Ain't nobody home.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. They wake up every morning, grab their little sticks. Every day they walk and pick up butts and plastic bits, turtles, birds, and fish they sunrise to sunset. 2 miles down, 10 to go. In the heat, quick, quick, slow, slow. Along the road, trash will blow. Grab your friends, don't be shy. Flocks of ibis standing by. They're walking, picking floggers. Sunrise to sunset. 2 miles down, 10 to go. In the heat, quick, quick, slow, slow. Along the road, trash will blow. Grab your friends, don't be shy. Flocks of ibis standing by. Grab your friends, don't be shy. Flocks of ibis standing by.
Hi, this is Mo. Where do I go with my coastal confessions? To the Beechy Shell Hideaway in Key West, Florida, with B-Man and Michelle on Tiki Man Radio Live, Fridays 8 to 10 p.m. Let us hear your coastal confession.
All right. Hey, we're back. I got a lot of buttons I'm pushing here, and I've been trying to load up stuff as we go and get back on track, for crying out loud. Holy cow. So, Dee Dee.
Brian.
How are you liking living in Panama?
Oh, my God. It's amazing.
Tell some stories. We want to hear about it.
So, I live in Bocas del Toro, Panama. And it's a lot like Key West, but very, like, way back in time, third worldy.
Yeah.
Like here.
And it's great. It's easy to get in the water. The water's always beautiful. And it's like you go party from island to island. You jump on a little water taxi. It's $2 to get here or there.
Yeah.
And you just jump on a taxi, go to another island, and go to that bar, and then go to the next beach.
So you have no regrets moving down there?
No.
There you go.
Although, since I've been here this time, the country's been on strike. And when they go on strike, they sit in the street and don't let cars pass. And the whole country's on strike right now.
The whole country's on strike.
The whole country's on
Not
strike
just like
because
the Writers
government
Guild or the screenwriters, but the whole country.
Apparently, the government signed a secret contract with some Canadian mining company.
Right on.
To strip mine, and the whole country got mad, and they were all sitting in the streets.
Go Canada.
So everyone is like, we don't have no propane, no gas, no bread,
but wasn't
no
there
eggs.
a strike the last time you were going back?
They have strikes all the time. Better education, lower price food. And the only way they know to really get anything done is to block the streets.
So there goes traffic.
Wow.
If
We
you
should
remember,
do that
yeah,
here.
When I was in Korea,
When I was in Korea.
my husband at the time, he was TDY
At the time.
in Canada. I mean, in Canada, in Panama. They sound the same, don't they? Panama and Canada.
See,
In Panama,
all you do is add a
but
C.
I visited him for a week. But the thing is, it's like they brief those guys that are TDY, and it's like, yeah, don't go through this area because like there's always people protesting right there, and then if you get real bad, then they're. And it happens like you said, every couple of weeks there's a big protest or something. So
I remember a big
it's like
protest
deal.
when I was in Japan.
All right, I have to prove something here.
He's got to prove something?
I have pants on, all right?
Woo!
Mo was asking the question because the big
Wait a
thing
minute.
was I
I
can't.
didn't know you could wear pants here. I'll drop
So yes,
mine.
I have my pants on. So there you go, Mo.
Well, it's not like our regular show, is it?
Thank you. I wouldn't be here if you weren't wearing those pants.
Oh, that's not true.
Although we really appreciated y'all's ad.
Oh, no. You've seen him in his underwear at 8 a.m.
We
Monday
appreciated
morning.
y'all's ad. That was really cute.
Hey, it was funny because
Did you pose for that?
that was a picture when we went to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I was going to say I'd seen that before.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rocky
Never
Horror
mind.
Picture Show. When
And you
Michelle
weren't
and I
wearing-
And
posed.
y'all went in your underwears.
You
Kind
weren't.
of underwearsy.
Oh, you weren't wearing your pants.
Well, because
that night.
that's the part of the show.
That's part of the
where
show.
they're all in their
Yeah.
underwear. So.
Hey, it's liberating walking down the streets of Key West in your underwear.
It's kind of funny because some people are like, "What the hell is that?" And then other people are like, "Oh yeah, whatever. It's Key West."
Yeah, no one even took a double take, huh?
No,
A few
I don't
tourists
care.
maybe, but even if you're like, shut up.
Who cares?
Exactly.
We're
But
here.
it's really nice. Right now, I live in the jungle, and like every day, there's like monkeys all over, and toucans and green parrots flying everywhere.
Toucans.
And I have a trail I can walk 2 miles to the beach, or I can take the road and drive the 2 miles.
Oh, well, there
So,
you go.
I usually drive or bike or take the bus.
Do you have sloths still?
Yes.
Oh, I love sloths.
They haven't been in my yard lately.
Slots.
Sloths.
Sloths. I
Sloths.
thought you
Not
said
sloths.
slots. I'm
No,
like,
we
you
have
have a
sloths.
casino now?
I got
No.
to save a baby sloth the other day.
Aw.
That's
We
what I
were going
thought.
down there rebuilding the road that I live on, and it's dirt.
I think sloths are my spirit animal.
And I was behind like eight dump trucks. And we saw something that looked like a mop in the road. And we stopped, and it was a baby sloth. I don't know how all the dump trucks missed it.
Oh, my.
But I jumped out before my friend could even move, and I grab him, and I'm taking him up. And then I finally turned around and realized she'd been taking pictures. She's like, turn around.
So
show me your sloth.
Here's a question.
And I held him up like he was the baby lion, you know, from...
Here's a question that I have for you. Or are the sloths, are they...
Endangered?
Well,
Are you about to say nice?
What's your
Well, no,
question?
They're
I
not
guess-
nice at all.
Are
guess-
they what?
I guess I'm trying to say, are they aggressive?
Yes.
Really?
Well, they are if you reach for them. Otherwise, they leave you alone, but they move through the trees really fast.
Well, see,
they move on the ground slow. But they bite, they scratch, they can gut you.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
well-
what did the baby do?
This baby, well, if you're going to ever grab a sloth, you got to grab it from behind, right under the armpits, behind the neck.
Okay.
That way they can't get their arms around, and they can't turn around and bite you.
Okay.
And then someone goes...
In case you ever pick up a sloth.
going on here?
Nice.
So, yeah.
But no molesting the sloth.
No what?
Kind of like here.
Don't molest any wild animals.
Well, down here it's
I don't
no
know who the hell's got
molesting
that on their mind.
the chickens.
That's right.
It's illegal to molest the chickens in Key
I know. I
West.
was sitting there the other day at Goldman's, and the chickens all around us, and there's some tourists sitting there taking pictures. I said, by the way, it's illegal to feed the chicken, and I did not reach my hand out and put a spoonful of grits down, or another.
Just a spoonful of grits will make the salt.
Medicine go down.
Hey, Danny, Tiki Man Radio wants to know, do you ever see Lauren?
I see Lauren a couple times a year. So Lauren Davidson, in case y'all want to know who we're talking about. And if you're listening, holla, brother.
Holla, brother. He said he was
So
going to tune
I
in
didn't
tonight.
know Lauren before I moved to Panama. And when I was moving to Panama, everybody's like, do you know Lauren Davidson? He moved to Panama, and all he heard was, do you know Dee Dee Green? She's moving to Panama. We live 5 hours apart. He lives in the mountains.
With the sloths?
I don't know what he's. the kuntis, they look like a mix between a lemur and a monkey, and they run around. There's a lot of those where he lives.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of sloths too. But he lives in the mountains. You would probably call it the Denver of Panama, the little bougie place. I live in the definite, we're
Jungle.
on an island with no bridges to it. It's definitely very, very
okay. Well,
third worldy.
Well, I mean, that's nice to know. I mean, it's...
Well, actually, they call this a third world. You're in a fifth world.
So when I go visit him, we're like, because there is a VA office in the town he lives in, because, VA has hospitals and clinics in Panama, because, we occupied Panama for a long time.
You remember?
I'm not going to Panama.
That's why I chose it, so I could get VA health care.
I have no desire to go to Panama.
That's interesting.
Remember the canal and all the Chinese they killed to build it? Yes.
Oof.
Hey, I remember when we went in and got Noriega. I was a huge part of that.
Okay, now Noriega, by playing them really loud rock music outside of the, Catholic, what do you call it, the ambassador? See, the ghosts are here again.
We have ghosts.
You talk about Noriega.
It's just the LED lights.
So on Bocas, you can take, part of the, a lot of the island is hard to get to because it's so thick forest and stuff. But Noriega had like a little airstrip that they would land on right there in Bocas.
I know all about
him
that.
and who was the other one from Mexico?
Oh, the bad boy.
But anyway, there's still some old buildings that they use
Escargot.
to read. Yes,
Escargot. Escargot. No, that's not his name.
But that's where they would repack the coke and do all the stuff. And you can ride four-wheelers down there and go through the buildings. And the other day we were walking through, and I was posing near some graffiti someone drew, and there was a bunch of bats, and I went to go pet it, and it flew off.
The bats or
trivia.
the graffiti?
The bat.
Trivia song.
Don't pet graffiti.
Trivia right here.
Trivia.
What song did they play when they were trying to get Noriega?
Not Highway to Hell. Wait. I knew this. I used to know this. It's Van Halen.
Panama.
Panama.
Did they really?
Panama.
That was one of them.
Just to annoy him.
Yeah,
But it was like a ridiculous 198 decibels blowing at the Catholic diocese.
yeah.
Well, it's no worse than like a rock concert. Probably.
So if
it's
anybody
about
knows
40
me,
higher,
some of my friends, they watch Obi-Wan when I'm gone all the time. And she has twin 16-year-olds. and they and her husband renamed Obi-Wan to El Chapo.
El Chapo.
El Chapo.
If y'all know
That's the
him,
guy.
he's a 6.5-pound dog, little bitty white
Yeah.
thing.
Well, how'd you
Chapo.
say that in Panama?
El
Dog?
Chapo.
No, you said dog.
Yo perro.
He's a dog.
Pero.
A little bit of New York coming
Mi
out
perro.
there. Yeah.
It's a little bit of Panama
Obi-Wan
City
is
coming
not
out
an
here.
El Chapo.
Yes, he is.
Well, he
He's
isn't, but they
badass.
said at his house he
No, he
acted like
lives
it. He
next
walked
door.
big between all the dogs and cats, like he was
Yeah,
owning
El
everything.
Chapo lives next door.
He's El Jefe.
That's like the ankle biter.
Oh my
He's El
God.
Jefe.
El Jefe.
What is the ankle biter's name?
Spike.
Spike. Okay, so the poor lady, what's her name? I know her well. but
Susan.
Susan, who I met at the party again last week in a black gown. Susan.
Why does she have to be poor?
Poor woman, because she puts up with this Spike thing. So I knocked on the door and came in because I thought she did her laundry and went in the house. And the dog comes running at me and looks at my ankle. I go, oh, no, not again. I close the door. Then I open the door. I go, it's just me. Sorry. She goes, Gary, Spike, Gary. Oh, I'm so confused. And she put one of us in the house.
Did you go in?
No.
Oh.
Came this way. What do you see me alive now?
Hey, here's some shout-outs. Of course, we got JoJo, Joanne, Fisher's on there, Bob Cummings. How you doing? Michelle Meyer says she's going to bed. Say what?
What is she wearing?
I'm not even going to ask that question.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Ed.
Probably not pants.
What did you guys think of that video? That was a video when we just went sandbar surfing with
That
the
looked pretty
radio
cool
crew.
from what I saw.
Wait, that was the
Didn't see the whole
three-boat
thing.
extravaganza?
Yeah. Everybody say hi to Hippie Chick. Hello.
All they're going to say is I
Hippie
wasn't
chick.
invited.
You know,
I missed out on that
you
one.
know, I wasn't either.
Wow.
Oh, I had to work.
Gary, dang.
You know.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we're not on real radio. I can do that.
what?
What? You can do
said,
anything.
"Oh,
Half of a cuss word came out, and I went,
Well, we
No.
still don't like to cuss.
I don't cuss.
Oh,
I don't believe in
bullshit.
it.
Wow.
See?
Oh, wow. I heard
Yeah.
you and Danny Lynn cussing on stage Saturday.
Well, we weren't
Hello?
on the... Well, we...
What?
No, we weren't.
You were on air. It's recorded. I got it.
Oh.
What'd we say?
The F and the S and a couple F's.
Well, Danny said the F. I said the S.
Oh, okay. Let's. Why are you?
He doesn't even remember. He's
Then
like,
why are you asking me what you said if you already know?
He doesn't
I'm
know.
just
I
saying.
don't remember.
I wrote after I watched it. I go, game on, bitches.
Do you see what we have to deal with?
Am
here?
I? I'm incorrigible.
You
are
still are
incorrigible.
dealing with Gary.
incorrigible.
Incorrigible.
The weird part is he started it, and then I got fired, and then guess who jumped ship? Brian, and now we're both in the same sailing ship, actually.
I hope
I was
you're
going to
on-
say,
We're
if
not-
Danny's listening.
Why
He
is
said
this
it's
a
a sinking
sinking
ship.
I'm sorry, Danny. We're not in a sinking ship anymore, are we? You gave us a lifeboat.
Hey, I was doing Tiki Man Radio at...
You were
For a long
I was
time.
simulcasting.
How long
it.
have you been doing these? You've been doing the long
3
Tiki Man
years,
Radio for a long time.
You know, I did a couple remotes for a little bit.
But you were simulcasting our.
Wait,
But then I simulcast.
And then I did spot simulcast. What do you call it? Pop-up simulcasting for 8 years with Danny. A
Yeah.
year before the
yeah, you pop in
event.
there and do that. And then...
And I could leave, which was a blessing. But this year I felt like committed to be there every day and show up and do stuff. The third day, I could
You
see.
mean having to show up and work every day?
Michelle is
Yeah,
retreated
kinda.
to the couch.
Oh, yeah, we're going to just take this out. This will be the end of the show. So I decided after watching Brian and Danny Thursday and Friday, that Saturday maybe I should volunteer to do some of the stage work and the emceeing, which was just pure hysterical. I come in dressed
I
as
saw
a
some of
chaplain.
that.
Yeah. I shaved off my beard, but I still had the green mustache.
You were freaking us out with that green mustache.
Oh,
I'm
every
so
day.
glad that green mustache is gone. That was
It was
scary.
the worst part, wasn't it?
It just looked like you ate something really weird.
Yeah.
It's like, where have you been?
Poontang.
Hey, everybody.
No, that's a real city in Vietnam. Poontang.
That's...
All right, I'm done.
Just
All right.
spank
Michelle,
him.
come take my
spank
place.
him, Brian.
Hey, I'm going to get some more music. Are you going to hang around
Please.
for a little bit?
Sure, if y'all
All
want
right.
me.
Hey, this next song I'm going to play is dedicated to Pat Contreras. She was the
I
picture.
love Pat.
Man, she took so many cool pictures at the
She's so
Songwriter
cool.
Showcase. And I'm telling you what, this was our best frickin' year ever.
Yeah, I thought so.
And we're already planning for the 8th.
Hey.
I've already got a list of musicians that are like, can we play next year? I wanna
Oh,
play
they're
next year."
begging you, kind of like the Arsons market,
You
where I
know.
have to say, no, you sucked.
Yeah. You keep bringing us back, so I guess we're okay.
Okay.
So, anyway, we're going to get to photograph by Ringo Starr here. I got to get my
real
mount.
Ringo Starr?
The real Ringo Starr.
Because there's some other fake guy down at Green Parrot calling himself that.
No, I'm not going to do Def Leppard. So
Def Leppard.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. What Ed said, she's here and still putting the book together. Man, I can't wait to see this book. It's going to be so cool.
Of us? The Book of Us.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. She does such a great job. So
Bless her, my child.
I got a whole bunch right over there if you want to see them.
As the official chaplain of the Concord Public Aerospace Program, I bless you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Each and every goddamn one
Guys,
of you.
thanks for putting up with this tonight and going through all the little things. I can't help it that we lost power and everything else. But, you know, I do live on an island, and, you know, what can I say? Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. We got more to come. Trust me. Thank you, Pat.
Thought I'd make it the day you went away, but I can't make it till you come home again to stay. I can't get used to living here while my heart is broke. My tears I cry for you. I want you here to have a hold as the years go by and we grow old and gray. Now you're expecting me to live without you, but that's not something that I'm looking forward to. I can't get used to living here while my heart is broke. My tears I cry for you. I want you here to have a hold as the years go by and we grow old and gray. Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the places we used to go. And all I got is a photograph, and I realize you're not coming back anymore. Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the places we used to go. And all I got is a photograph, and I realize you're not coming back anymore. Thank you. Yeah. So we're changing guitars now. Song says at 5 o'clock somewhere around here, man, we really don't care when the sun comes up. It's late enough to head down to shore with our old beach chairs, a 2
spiked with cruising or captain or cracking or anything we happen to have. On any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it's rum day. The only way to make it through the day is make it rum day. Yeah, 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 yeah. You show up late to a party, you're 2 drinks behind most everyone. Just order up a Bacardi. While you're at it, make it 151. And soon you'll be dancing and singing along. But watch out, man, that stuff is strong. After 1, 2, or 3, or 4, you'll be out on the floor. On any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it's rum day. The only way to make it through the day is make it rum day. Yeah, 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 yeah. So let's all get a little buzz. Why? Well, just because. I think I had a little something to do. I forgot what it was. That's what rum does. On any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it's rum day. The only way to make it through the day is make it rum day. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Make your plans for the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024, right here in Harrison Bay. The lineup this year is B-Man and Michelle, and headlining the stage is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band. It's always a great time, and there'll be other artists, special guests. You never know who's going to show up. Go ahead and make your plans. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Where to Stay tab and get your rooms booked right now. That's the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Come on out and have a birthday bash with me, right here at the Tiki Bar.
All right. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
What happened? I was listening to 2 different things.
Well, I was trying to play a live video. For some reason, now the live video is not working on here, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I had everything figured out before we had the big power outage.
Sure, the power outage killed us all.
Everything has just been crazy. So, alrighty. Hey, that was Ty Thurman's Rum Day. That's a good song. And, of course, we dedicated Photograph to
Lily?
Pat Contreras, who's doing our books. You guys, we're just pulling the books out over here and checking them out.
They're very, very cool.
They're
I've never
awesome.
seen one in my life.
Pretty neat, I think. I mean, she does such a beautiful job, and I can't wait to see this year. And a big shout out to Fred Bushy, too, because Fred Bushy was talking. He gave us some really good comments. You know, he's never done that. And it was
he tries to stay out of our way.
He's never done
What now, Gary?
He tries to stay out of our way. He's never done that because he just tries to
Do
stay
you
out of our
need something turned up over
Oh
here?
no,
You keep
I'm looking at all your buttons.
Okay.
Seems like a lot.
Hey.
No, Fred Bushy.
Around here, I'm the supreme authority. Nobody tells me what to do.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay, you just answered my question. So for the Conch Republic Aerospace Program Day of burning the flag with Admiral Finbar and Julie and the others, and he's going to hand over the Admiral ship to Scarlet J on the 30th of November in front of the Ingham. We're going to call you the Supreme Commander.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever. I mean, I gave you the whole list.
Well, then you'll be the assistant.
You asked me
Supreme
for the list, and I gave it to you.
I didn't get it.
And
But that's fine.
You
I
know.
just made one up.
I sent it to you.
Every time I make something up, it's always better.
Well,
Hey, you still love me?
long time.
Yeah,
Hey,
a long time.
I'm a general.
You are.
I'm a 5-star general
But
in
you're
the
not supreme.
Conquer Public.
You're not the supreme commander.
I'm over you.
Oh wait,
Oh, I'm
you're-
supreme, baby.
Wait,
Except when you're in the air.
Wait, you're the Green Leagues. The Green.
Yes,
The Green.
Green
the
Ops
green,
of the Conquer
Green Ops.
Public.
5-star general, the Green Ops. You? What do you want to be when you grow up, Michelle?
She doesn't want to grow up.
Oh well, there it is.
Nothing.
I
did enough.
Nothing.
I want to go to Disneyland.
I used to be a
wanna
lieutenant
grow
colonel.
up.
That was enough for me.
All right.
I
I've
don't want
had
to be a
enough of that.
commander. That's kind of like
I'm
being a
glad
parent.
you've learned. I'm glad you've learned the buttons.
I like my little buttons here.
Your buttons are awesome.
Hey, it's my show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you have the I'm going to take over the world like I do every day?
Nope.
No, I
You
should.
need a little
The pinky and the brain, the pinky and the brain.
I should put that
They're
in there.
absolutely insane.
But I've
The
got,
pinky
I've
and the
got
brain.
stuff like this. It's like,
Please save your questions until I'm through.
That would have worked too.
hey, I like my little
Thank you
thingies
for
in
putting.
here.
Oh, Willie finally acknowledged me. Willie's licking my toes.
That is
It's time to
really
go.
an interesting statement, Gary.
So
Willie's
let's
licking
get back
my
to
toes.
Dee Dee
I
because
mean.
we haven't seen you in such
Yeah.
a long time.
Hi, Dee Dee.
and-
How are
Hi.
you doing?
So do you miss the radio?
I do.
You could do it from Panama.
It's fun doing it. Then it would be like a job if I had to do it from Panama.
I actually like the fact that I can sit here in the living room and do this. I like when things go perfect.
Yes.
You know.
Well, I
Apparently
live in the
not.
middle of the jungle, so
Probably wouldn't go perfect.
my
very often.
internet is not perfect.
What do you do for internet down there?
Oh, but we have internet. We're not that third world.
So they
No,
got
I
it?
know that, but I'm just like, is it?
So mostly, what's the name
is
of it?
Is it good internet?
So yes, it's pretty good internet in town, and then out of town they just what's the name of it?
They got
had it for RVs, Starlink everywhere.
Starlink works.
Oh, Starlink.
And we
yeah.
just went from Starlink to regular internet, but the guy who put ours up on at the cat sanctuary where I live,
You live in a
he
cat
didn't put it in
sanctuary?
a good spot. So it's like you can only get 2.5 to 3 minutes talking without a 5-second interruption.
If you're standing under it, yeah.
So we'll be talking, and then suddenly you'll see the thing start twirling. And anytime someone calls, I'm like, okay, if it goes out, don't hang up. Just sit there for 30 seconds to 60
Do you know
seconds.
it's exactly like that at the Key West Bike Marina.
I bet it is.
So I got T-Mobile.
Like I said, Key West is a lot like Bocas del Toro.
Okay, back in the old days.
Yes.
They're catching up to us.
They are. So, well, you know,
But,
it's now you left Panama and you went up north. Didn't you go up to the Panhandle for a little bit?
That was for my birthday. I took a 2-month birthday trip.
Oh.
I went up to Michigan.
Wow, that's way north.
Let's see. I started in
Practically in Canada.
It was. We went from southern Michigan all the way up to Mackinac Island, way up north, but we didn't go into the upper UP.
What, Gary?
But I didn't know Canada's right next to Detroit because it comes down and sneaks around like a finger in the space. Then I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, Pensacola.
Another world tour.
I went to all these places I'd never been.
Very cool. Very cool.
So you got a bucket list or something going on here, huh? All
No,
the
it's
places
just
you've
go
never
places
been.
you've never been.
been.
I know.
And go back to places you liked.
And believe it or not, I'm living in Panama and still haven't been to Costa Rica yet. I live an hour and a half from Costa Rica.
You should go see.
But I'm thinking of flying in when I go back because I told you the country's
See
on
it?
strike.
Right. Well,
And they said it's easier to fly into Costa Rica,
and then
take the
crawl
bus.
down the road. Yeah.
And then
through
they
the
have a
traffic
guy
jam.
that walks you across the bridge, and then they put you on another bus
while
in
you're
Panama.
down there, to complete the circle, while you're down there in Costa Rica, go see Bumfardo's grave. Costa Rica.
Costa.
I got Costa glasses. I don't know.
So
Those are Costa.
Go see Bumfardo's grave.
Did they ever reveal where they thought the grave was?
Yeah, David Sloan and frickin' Quincy Perkins saw it.
Quincy.
Freaking?
Frickin' Quincy Perkins.
Speaking of Quincy, have you been to the film festival that's going on right now?
No, I've been meaning to go, but I just haven't got to go yet. My friend gave me a list of the ones that they want to go see, so if I go to any, I'm going to go with them.
I'm supposed to go tonight.
There was one tonight that's...
Oops, you missed it.
Had Jimmy Buffett. Something about Jimmy Buffett.
Andy's Cabana has
I thought that played last night. It didn't
No,
play
it's
tonight.
tonight.
No, it was last night.
Well, they lied to me.
I talked to David Wegman yesterday, and he said it
They
played
did it
Thursday
Thursday?
night.
Want you
I saw
there.
it Friday. Oh my God, they're lying to one of us. Let's go.
Maybe you're misreading. I don't know. Maybe
No,
I'm
no.
wrong. I could
It's
be
a-
wrong. I was at Andy's Cabana last night.
Did you see Cayman Smith Martin there? No.
No, I didn't see
He
Cayman last
usually
night.
has a Friday night. And I think he's doing it at 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, my God, I haven't missed it yet. I got to go.
You got to go.
Yeah.
Run.
I got to go see Cayman. I'm going to leave you with the girls. Hey, why don't you run a
I
little
like that.
overtime? Yeah, I bet it's better than me.
There's
being
nothing
here.
wrong with that.
Why don't you run a little overtime? Because you're 38 minutes late to work, mister.
Oh, he's counting the minutes. Jesus.
I don't work for him.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
on
that's
this-
right.
that's
I
right.
don't work for you.
I forgot.
Burn, burn, burn.
Matter of fact,
Oh.
you work for me, Kraplin.
Oh, you're
Oh.
Kraplin Chaplin.
Oh, my God, you were over me. And
There you go.
Because they asked me...
One guy's over another. Who's
They
the
asked
under?
me
Who's
what
the
was
over?
the pecking list for the Concord Public Aerospace Program. I go, well, there's about 608 of us. Oh, who's first? I go, I would say Brian started it, and Michelle, his wife. Who's Michelle, his wife? I would say she's number 2. Well, then who's number 3?
Are you calling my wife a number 2?
She's.
Oh, boy, you said it. I know you're not trying to say make yourself number 3, are you?
Nailtini.
Nail spa.
I know. I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, you won.
I was
another
playing
button.
buttons.
He went button crazy over
I
there.
did. I did.
So I said I might be number 3, but I'm sure there's someone better than me.
He was trying to save you after you called her number 2.
I know.
We all know in this house who was number 1.
Just because you're drinking El Presidente beer.
I like this beer. It's from
Brian's
Mexico.
refrigerator.
Yeah, well, yeah.
it's not from Mexico. It's from
That's why
Brian's
it's so
refrigerator.
good.
Sorry, Brian. I
Your
helped
gin
myself
is
to a
good,
beer.
too.
I'm on the wagon. I'm having beer tonight. Of course, I got a liter of rum in the back of the scooter, and I got to go.
And you didn't bring it in here? It's a good thing Sissy's not here because
Yeah, I
she
know.
would be all over
She
you.
put a dent in that stuff last time.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring it.
And what would she say?
I didn't bring it in here out of respect for Dee Dee Green. I know that she can't drink rum because the first time we tried to pour her rum drink, she
Allergic.
says, "Oh, it makes me swell up, and I have like
No
allergies."
swelling. I just
Yeah, but
turned
she's
purple
got
and throw
gin.
up.
She didn't have to go to that.
Purple
other.
and throw up, and that was enough.
I'm
to,
drinking gin.
That was enough for us
I
to
can
take the rum
stand
away
near
from
you.
Speaking of concerts, we
You
got
want-
Willie Nelson coming February 12th.
Here?
Oh,
He's coming back to Key West.
I didn't
my
know he was
God.
coming back. Last
Yeah.
time I was here, I saw Willie.
Yeah.
Last time Willie
And I
was
saw
here.
Jimmy.
Last time Willie was here, I smelled Willie over the mountain.
You smelled his Willie?
Oh, we were
That's
downwind
really weird.
of Willie, and
Well-
the captain said, "We got to go. I can't smell this anymore."
Yeah, well.
We saw Jimmy together. Yes, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm glad we did what we did when we did what we did.
And we got Mac McAnally. I'm hearing his concert's all
January
sold
something.
Woo!
out. And Ed
Yep.
said you're a rock star, Dee Dee.
Did
A
you want to
what?
go?
A rock star.
Yes.
See, now, you know what? Danny has back, when he does his Sunday show, he's got somebody that does Facebook stuff and somebody who does YouTube stuff.
Oh, you're kidding.
And I'm
He's
having
that
to do-
lazy?
You gotta get some volunteers. I bet you could scrounge some up.
But you can get some
Probably at some
bloggers
point.
to help you. Look how easy they
You
are.
can make Gary do some work.
Oh, hell no. He has a hard time remember what he did 2 minutes ago.
I love your T-shirt though, Gary.
Oh, Revivalist?
The Revivalist.
Yeah,
That's
but
one of
did
my
you-
favorite shirts.
Did you see this shiznit here? A signed
Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul.
I
He's
said,
got his-
make the little girl dance.
Yeah, he's doing his thing over
Where's
here.
the cameras?
Hey, they got you on camera right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anyone wants to see Gary shake his ass,
Watch my shirt.
All right.
Hey,
Well, I'm going to get to some more music.
hold my beer. I got to get out of here. I got
All
to go
right.
down to Andy's
Are you going down to
Cabana.
Andy's Cabana?
Yeah.
All right. And you're going to stick around for a little bit more? Sweet. We're going to get some more music here. This next song, I had Vanessa's Song of the Week promo
Where
in the
is it?
other computer. So,
Oh, we just threw it in the trash.
so we're doing
Excuses.
Vanessa's Song of the Week here. It's Mermaid in the Night. It's really good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for a quirky evening. This has turned out pretty darn quirky, but we're getting there. And,
Quirky but cool.
I'm loving it. So, guys, thank you. Hang in there with us. We're getting through the night, having a little bit of fun.
It's just a coastal confession. You'll get over it. No
Just a
more.
coastal confession away. Mermaid in the Night, Jimmy Buffett.
fishing on a sandy beach. Cast my line out as far as it would reach, looking for something for the frying pan. I kick back with a beer in my hand. I must have got a big one 'cause it's bending my pole. I'm having a fight just to keep control. It could be a whale, God only knows. Whatever it is, it's not wearing any clothes. She's larger than life, made from holy water. She's covered in green and got little scales upon her. She's larger than life. She's a mermaid tonight. She's got a set of gills like no fish I've ever seen. Long blonde hair and a tail in between. I'm in love with the creature from the sea. She brings out the crustacean in me. Her voice is a temptation, it's a siren song. When we kiss, there can be no wrong. I ask her to marry me and be my wife. Do the backstroke the rest of our lives. She's larger than life, made from holy water. She's covered in green, she's got little scales upon her. She's larger than life, she's a mermaid at night. She's larger than life, made from holy water. She's covered in green and got little scales upon her. She's larger than life, she's a mermaid in the night. Mermaid in the night. Little mermaid in the night.
Hi, this is the Beach Buddah, and I'm hanging out right now drinking a little bit of my Coconut Bay roast, and of course it's spiked with a little Key West smuggling rum, and I'm listening to the world-famous B-Man and Michelle Coastal Confessions, and boy, I got a couple of confessions of my own to make, but we won't talk about them right now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, and get yourself some Beach Buddah coffee at beachbuddhacoffee.com. Cheers, y'all. Love you.
Cheers, y'all. That's Beach Buddah Coffee. And where was Michelle? I should have told her. So hang on. We got to do the Michelle thing here real quick. So hang on. Let me get you on. There you go.
You ready?
Yes.
The best roast from coast to coast.
Ooh, I like when you do that. So, all right. So Gary's left.
Gary has left the building.
Oh, my God. He was driving me insane. Jeez. Are you getting back on? All right, so, all right, hey, that was some Van Morrison, and you guys were saying you hadn't heard that in a while.
I hadn't heard that version ever.
I played it before.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I think I've heard it.
I've heard many versions of that song, even live ones, but not that one.
You probably weren't paying attention. That's all I can say.
I didn't have enough money.
Didn't have enough money?
To pay.
Oh.
Attention.
Crazy, crazy. So, are you liking it back here in Key West?
I am. I love being here, of course.
Do you miss it? You haven't come out plugging with us.
So far, I've had a doctor appointment every Friday at 8 or 9 a.m.
Oh, I don't blame you.
And last week, physical therapy I go, and then I didn't have one last week, but then they made me go get a mammogram at 8.
Mammogram at 8.
I know y'all were right around behind Publix, because a plugger was behind me, and I rolled down the window and was like, hi, great job.
Yeah, H&R Blocks.
Blocks.
H&R Block. Block or Blocks?
Block.
It's Block.
Yeah. They were the ones
only one block.
who were our sponsors last week.
Leader of the block.
And then Jersey Mike's sent a whole bunch of sandwiches over.
Wow, awesome.
Man, it was so good. So they were really cool. And then this week it was Harpoon Harry's. And
Love Harpoon Harry's.
They mailed 87 pounds of cigarette butts to TerraCycle.
For a month?
I don't know how many months that was.
We used to average like 23 to 24 pounds a month. But they now have double. It seems like y'all have like, instead of 20, like more like 30 or 40 every time I see y'all.
Yeah, well, like today we picked up 4 gallons of cigarette butts.
See, we used to only do 2 gallons.
The thing is, I mean, I think it's just how many people. If you had more people, you would pick up that
many more. The more people, the more butts.
Because there's just that many sitting around
and
on the ground.
unfortunately, you never run out. I every day.
Why do people still throw them on the ground?
Why do people still smoke?
Yeah, well.
I know.
Why, well, here's my solution.
Why is the sky blue?
No, my solution is if you know if you're smoking, it's bad for you, right?
But don't throw it on the ground.
No, here's the deal. So you already know that. You
Yes.
have accepted this as a carcinogen and you know it's bad. So why are we putting filters in these things? You want to smoke them? Just
they
smoke
don't
them
want dirty teeth.
I don't care.
I wish they'd get rid of the filters.
Yeah.
If you want a filter, get your own, like they used to have the
Reusable?
long ones. Remember the long things people used to smoke?
Hey, and
then you could change your own filter.
And real quick, Danny's like, thanks for coming by the showcase.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
That was a good time. I'm glad you came by and hung out with us and everything. So,
But then that would be less pollution because they wouldn't throw them on the ground.
Exactly.
it just sucks that we
I
had
agree.
that much stuff out there. But it goes back
Call
to
people out when you see them throwing them on the ground. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but I had some lady told me to go F off.
That's okay. People.
Yeah. It's like, mind your own business, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I was like,
it's my
say
business.
what?
I have to pick them up.
I live here, you dumb old lady. It's like, shut
Oh
up.
my God, yeah, it was crazy. But I think Michelle said this. I think, and this was pointed out today. Harpoon Harry's was one of the first sponsors that had given us coffee and stuff. I guess what we're getting now, and I think at that one we had like 15 volunteers that came out, and we picked up 2 gallons of cigarette butts at that one. And then now today we had 42 and we picked up 4 gallons. So
who knew when we started and for the first 2 years just being you and me, that it's grown so much. That's one of the things that was really hard when I left. And when I quit the city, I kept like really pushing and agreeing to do that. And thank goodness Patty McLaughlin finally said, Dorian is wanting to help lead this and we'll make it go. Because if they wouldn't have stepped up and do that, it might have not continued.
Well, I'll give Dorian a lot of credit because he's gotten us a lot more
and
stuff.
Roberta,
yeah, I mean,
oh my God, and Jody,
yeah,
and you.
Well, I
the
kind
4 of y'all have really.
I kind of stepped back a little bit. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. And just said, look,
Same here.
There's new people. I get it. We started it. I'm happy for somebody else to take it to the next level. But they kind of wouldn't let me step down.
He's the giving coins
They're
for the
pretty
city
smart.
guy.
I haven't got a city coin.
Well, come out this next Friday, and we'll make sure you.
I don't know if I have. I got to check in my schedule.
Check your PT schedule, huh?
Yeah, we'll definitely make sure that happens because I'm the bearer of the coin.
As a matter of fact, they're going to make me be here for about 4 to 6 months coming up. I got to move back for 6 months.
We'll take care of that.
They're finally going to give me a new knee.
Yeah, we're definitely going to.
But they said I have to be here.
You getting a replacement?
Yes, finally.
Oh, I wish I could.
Even though they keep saying I'm too young still, but they were like, this one is so far gone. They're finally saying, okay, you're right there.
My X-rays don't show that, but I know that. Brian's seen my other knee been.
I've seen her knee. Now I'm going to say this: your Disney days are limited.
No.
Because I am not pushing yourself around in a wheelchair.
That's what Little Rascals are made for, Brian.
I will not do that.
First time I went to Disney was with my grandma and her husband on their Little Rascals.
You can both ride on one. You can ride shotgun.
Well, we could do that. So.
Y'all should come to Panama instead of Disney. It's like Disney. You get to ride Splash Mountain.
I don't really have any desires. I mean.
You have no desires? That's
no
really
desires
sad.
to go to Panama.
Why?
It doesn't really float my boat. We're going to Bahamas in March, and I can't wait for that.
It's going to be cold there, just so you know.
That's okay. I'm fine with that. But we're going to have a good time in March, and
you have a good time everywhere you go.
Yeah, we did that 2-week sail trip, so we're trying to get this next 1-week sail trip together with Trade Winds, and it's.
I love sail trips. I want to go on one.
And I think one of the ones we're going to do with Trade Winds is go to France for that week wine thingy.
It's a Terra. It's not a sail.
A grown-up Disney.
Yeah, but we've always got something.
We're not so grown up. The people we hang out with.
Oh my God, no! Although this last boat trip, I didn't drink that much.
We were a little more civilized. We're getting older.
Yeah, but I didn't drink that much, so I didn't drink that much.
Well, one of the things you learn when you're on a boat 24/7 and underway, if you're drinking too much, it takes longer to recover.
Yeah, it does. But again, I didn't.
Maybe I don't know.
I didn't drink that much.
I can't say much. I was in the Navy and lived on a boat, and I didn't recover. I didn't slow down.
I volunteered for the night watches, so I wanted to be sober going up there and keeping my eye open. Hey, look at there, iceberg.
Iceberg. Yeah, and canoeing.
Yeah, but. Unlike you, the night you were supposed to go to the last night watch, you were supposed to go with me. You were rum jumbie.
Yeah.
Rum jumbie.
And I slept late and I was fine the next day.
Yeah. Should have seen her trying to pick up shrimp.
Did she entertain you?
No, I was pissed.
He said the pissed word.
I told her, I don't want you coming out on this deck because I don't need to be. We don't need to be fishing you. It's bad enough our captain's out there in the dinghy that almost got away. You know, and then of
he
course
was sleeping in a dinghy.
No, our dinghy broke loose.
The dinghy broke
the
loose.
Seas were rough, and our dinghy was too big.
The seas were rough that day, my friend.
It was very adventurous.
That's a good problem to have. Your dinghy's too big.
He was having a ball, man. He was.
No, it busted loose and.
Oh my gosh.
Messed up.
And then the other lady that was with us, she was sleeping out because she couldn't sleep in her cabin, so she's sleeping out there. And the liquor cabinet went flying open, and bottles were going all over the place. And
luckily, none of them broke.
no.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been a shame.
That would have been sad.
So, anyway, hey, Beach Buddah Coffee is the official coffee here at the Beechy Shell Hideaway, Beechy Shell Studios, and we appreciate the fact that we get some of that Beechy Shell, some of that Beach Buddah coffee brought in here, and of course I haven't had any for a while because
you ran out.
No, I've been watching my blood pressure. You know, got to be careful of that. If I drink too much coffee, then I'm caffeine freaking out. So.
See, I drank that Red Bull yesterday, and when I did my blood pressure, it's like my blood pressure was fine. It's just my heart rate was higher.
Yeah, well, my blood pressure is all over the map
my heart
right
rate
now,
was
so
like,
I don't know what's going on.
It's usually like in like 62, 63, and it was like 75.
Are we on the geriatric confessions?
Here's my confession. I'm going to hell in a handbasket. I don't know why.
He thinks that like caffeine affects his blood pressure. I'm like, it's like it affects your blood, your heart rate.
I've been making tons of chai tea.
Which goes towards your blood pressure. I mean,
No,
your
it doesn't.
heart rate, yeah, it does too.
It does not. It has nothing to do with your blood pressure.
All right, hippie chick, if you're listening in.
Give us your
different things.
Bob Cummings, you will push Michelle anywhere she wants to go. Bob Cummings, don't even start that, man.
You know he will.
I don't need to push nothing. I'm getting me one of them
little rascals. Zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
I'll be running people's feet over.
Well, hell, we got her that. Sissy gave you that little put your knee on
yeah,
thing
but that
and
knee
zoom.
is not good when your knee is bad.
I said that, and you're like, oh, no big deal.
I thought I'd try it.
Yeah, well, I said that, and you were, no, I can do this.
I said I thought I'd try
And then you were driving 100 miles an hour on that thing. I couldn't keep up with you. It's like you were down the restaurant, ordered, half eaten everything by the time I got there.
Are you still walking all over the island every day?
He does.
I do.
Good for you.
And why my blood pressure is all over crazy, I have no clue. I don't know. So.
Because you're stressed out all the time.
Geriatric confessions. That's right, Bob Cummings.
That's what I said.
Yes.
He's always stressed out.
I like it.
I was stressed out. Well, I wasn't so stressed out when everything went to, when the lights went out in Georgia here.
Every day you're stressed out.
No, I've been pretty good. I was calm. I got everything put together today.
You live in Key West. You should never be stressed out.
Oh, my God. We're getting to some music. So, anyway, Beach Buddah Coffee, they had the Trop Rock Music Artist of the Month, and he picked Jimmy Buffett, because what happened to Jimmy Buffett?
He died.
Where'd he go?
He died.
He went to the big blue yonder.
So, this song I picked it's a really cool one. It goes back. This has Jerry Jeff Walker in it.
Ooh.
And they're clowning around in this song, and I love this song. I got a couple of other little, what Dan Smith gave me some good stuff. I did get some good stuff from Dan Smith. So
I got to tell y'all, the day he died,
yeah.
I put on my Facebook because there's a lot of expats living out in Bocas.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody meet at the Tiki Bar at 4, and heard the best stories. So all the locals really knew him well because he was there all the time, and some were they just told all kind of stories. And then, all the expats told their stories of seeing them around town and talking to them.
I think it's pretty cool.
And, we're such a small little city, so it was really fun to catch up on all that.
I think it's really neat. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that, Buffett, somehow he touched everybody in a certain way. And don't think bad about the way I said that.
I was
touched
going
a lot
there.
of people in a certain way.
You get arrested for that, Brian.
Well, probably in this song there was probably some touching going on afterwards. But, yeah. They don't dance like Carmen no more, Jimmy Buffett. This is an old one. I think it's a really cool one. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. I think we're going to go a little bit longer. We got Dee Dee Green here from Panama. Panama.
This is a song for the late, great Carmen Miranda, and we're so privileged to have her two brothers here to do this with us. Jose and Arnold Miranda are here with us, and the ever-popular mouth conga player, Stu Pendestork over there. So without further ado, we'll take you off to the Caribbean, to the land of Cuban hooker shoes, Añejo rum. You're having my baby. I'm a musician on the road and I'm leaving town, don't mean maybe. Walking down new streets, music is loud. Neon signs bring in tumultuous crowd. But I'm just an old man, I'd probably get sold. But they don't dance like Carmen no more. Now she and old Coogie, my what a pair. Doing the rumba is no one else dare. Baby sliding and gliding across Hollywood floor. But they don't dance like Carmen no more. Don't dance like Carmen no more. She had a big hat, God, it was high. It had bananas and mangoes and guacamole and tacos and nachos and burritos and shrimp salad all piled to the sky. Yeah, how she could balance it, well, I wouldn't dare. Take it, Stu. Go! Go! Boogie! Boogie! But they don't dance like Carmen nowhere. Wing it, wing it. Don't dance like Carmen nowhere. Oh, but the lady's not with us. She died long ago. And they don't run her movies on late midnight shows. Cause the kids, they'd get restless and the grown-ups would snore. But they don't dance like Carmen no more. Oh, everybody can dance. Yeah, now she and old Coogie, my what a pair. Doing the boogie is no one else dare. Baby sliding and gliding across Hollywood floor. But they don't dance like Carmen no more. Martin Denny's here too, yeah. No more. Don't dance like Carmen no more. No more. No, no, no more. Oh, I'm just an old man. I'd probably get sore. Ooh, ache, preparation aches and hiding. They don't dance like Carmen no more. Hey! Oh, thank you, Carl Reefers. And all you little reefers out there, too. This one goes out for you. All you junior daredevils. We're going to have Jared Jeff Walker's going to jump the Record Plant Canyon here in a minute. And from one end to the other, just dash across there without hitting anything.
Why don't you do one for real?
A real one? Let's do,
We will help you.
okay.
Sitting here in a lawn chair, watching the seagulls fly, smelling the salt in the air. In a cheap pair of shades I bought at the 5 and dime before I stumbled down here just in time to see the blue water put the sun to bed. Ooh, happiness, sipping land sharks at loggerheads. color of the sky. The schooner flags are popping as they sail by. It's just a little shack with 3 taps. Yeah, Joanne's bartending, I can hear her laugh as she makes tequila sunrise at sunset. Ooh, happiness, sipping land sharks at loggerheads, yeah. Whoa, whoa, paradise. Whoa, whoa, my favorite dive. On a beach, on a dead-end street, you'll never know who you might meet. She was sitting on a towel with a flower in her hair. Said her name was Savannah, from Ohio somewhere. That golden hour of life, man, it lit up her eyes. I just came here for a beer, but now all I wanna do is make Savannah smile. Oh, and I did, sipping land sharks at loggerheads. Whoa, paradise. Whoa, my favorite dive. On a beach, on a dead-end street, you'll never know who you might meet. Whoa, paradise. Whoa, my favorite dive. Whoa, paradise. Oh, my favorite dive. On a beach, on a dead-end street, you never know, never know, never know.
It is time to make your plans for the biggest event in Key West, the Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound. 7th year, baby. November the 2nd through the 4th in beautiful Key West at Dirty Harry's right off of Duval Street. Why would you go anywhere else but Key West that time of year? The weather's beautiful. We got 3 days full of jam-packed music with 30-plus musicians and artists, food, drink specials, happy hour acts, and, of course, the SAC Awards. That's the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? Sponsorship opportunities are now available. Reach out to me at tikimанradio@gmail.com and get on board. Let's go to Key West and have some fun.
Escape of
Hey, we're live.
Woohoo!
You guys over there talking on the couch. Yes, Danny, I know it just happened. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, crap. I have to rearrange. So here's, let me paint you all a picture. I have 2 computers. One I take out to do all of the, like when I go to Nailtini, when I do the remotes. And then I have the one that I leave here because I don't want to unplug it. Because you never know what's going to happen. And Danny and I have talked about that all the time. I have not had a chance to update this other little computer with all the little things that's changed. I had it on the other computer that I was using tonight that's crapped out on me. So it got in there, Danny. So here's what I'm going to say. Thanks for everybody who supported us at the 7th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase. We so appreciate every darn one of you guys who came out. Our volunteers, the folks over at Rick's, Dirty Harry Stage. Thank you, Danny, for putting up with all of the craziness throughout the year.
It was great.
Because number 8 is already started, and we're doing it all again. So that is my recovery, my friend. So there. I was like, oh, crap, I didn't get to it fast enough because I'm adding more stuff in here and putting more things in here to get back on track. It's crazy.
Yes, it is. The life of a busy radio magnet.
Well, we used to do this on your show.
Yes, we did.
And I And the cool thing is I had all kinds of stuff lined up for you in here tonight. I had all these Thanksgiving songs, and I had all this stuff. And I contemplated, I said...
I promise I'll listen next week.
Well, I could probably play
Are you going to play them next week?
I might. We'll see. We'll see
Might.
what happens. But
Maybe a
I
Thursday
contemplated,
show.
I had a little bit of time. I'm like, maybe I'll go ahead and update the other computer just to have it done.
Oh.
Because I've been doing nothing but updating computers. Apple's had all these updates and everything. And then I had all these updates on. So all three computers, 4 computers I got, were getting updated like crazy.
Wow.
And then I started losing. So, it's just been a friggin' nightmare. So
I know. I told you my computer story. It's so humid in Panama. I left my laptop sitting on a shelf in my bedroom when I left town last July.
Yeah.
I was gone for 2 months, came back, and it's still sitting there. Wasn't plugged in. I left it unplugged, sitting on a safe shelf. Got home, plugged it in, and it fried it because apparently the humidity's so high and it was so full of water.
Man.
I plugged it in and fried it.
That sucks.
And someone goes, "Oh, you didn't leave it in a box of rice?" I'm like, I didn't think I needed to leave it in a box of rice. I didn't realize it was that bad.
I never thought about that. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Apparently in Panama, because it's so high humidity, you leave all your electronics in a box of rice if you leave town for any time.
Well, I did not. That's something I did not know.
I did it this time. I put my burnt out computer in there just in case there was a chance for it.
I'll tell you what we learned on this last...
Learned.
Learned. Kind of like when you get your toes did.
Mm-hmm.
The cell phones. When we were out on the boat for the 2 weeks... actually, our friends were out 4 weeks. We did the 2 weeks. When we got into week 1, because it was so humid and everything, his phone come up with it, can't charge it because it's too wet.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to put it in rice. And I was like, holy crap,
So those, at least with the Galaxies, you get the round charger thing that's cordless.
Right.
And there's also, you can go to YouTube and play the vibration song to get water out of your phone. And it vibrates it out. And I've had to do that at times.
Well,
sorry, I keep hitting your desk and it's like thumping.
What I have found is when I got back from that trip, I was out. I don't know if I was plogging or I just went out on a walk and I got a little bit wet on my phone. And right there where you plug in the charger, and did the same thing to me. I'm like, well, crap. So I got out the little air can, can of air, sprayed it in there, and then Michelle goes, because I didn't know this. Excuse me. She goes, well, what about that new thing on Apple? And what was that called, Michelle? Like a vibration thing.
That's what I was saying. You go to YouTube and it plays the vibration and it gets all the phone. It makes your phone sit there and it plays this vibration song and it gets all the water out of your phone.
Well, Apple came up with this cute little thing that...
They copied YouTube.
You just go in there and say, I got a wet phone or something, or Siri, my phone's wet. And it comes up with this thing and you hit it and it does. It vibrates the water out.
It's great.
And she's like, well, why didn't you use it? I'm like, I forgot. What can I say?
All these wet things.
And so we were talking about more Panama stuff. Didn't you, when you got back, wasn't your house full of ants?
Oh, my gosh. So literally last June, I came back to the States. And a week before I left, I moved from the city to the jungle. And it's a little cabin in the jungle. And I'm watching over like a little piece of property. It's like a cat sanctuary.
Yeah.
And I moved my stuff in and left. Huh. And I don't have I have windows in my bedroom, but all the other walls in the house are just mosquito screens.
Wow.
And that's why it's so humid in my house.
And
no air conditioner and fans. Well, the day I got home, I realized the mold. I found out the computer fried. I did all this stuff, was raking the yard. Right before I went to bed, I was flipping the sheets to put new ones on.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out real quick, and I went to tuck it in, and suddenly I realized there's these huge ants all over my bedroom. They had made a nest under my bed.
Oh, God.
Under my bed. You pulled up the whole thing, and it wasn't small ants. They were like the size of your thumbnail ants. And they had built all under the entire mattress. So now my white mattress, I covered it in.
You're white?
It's white. I covered it in cinnamon because cinnamon keeps the ants away, and some other things. And so now there's like little reddish brown streaks all over it from the cinnamon. But I put it all around the base and up around the edges because it's a wooden built.
Yeah.
It was so scary. So it was like 10 o'clock at night, of course, when I realized that instead of earlier in the night.
I remember the photos and everything.
I was like, dang it. I was like, okay, I'm going to Lulu's.
Oh, my God. So they have a Lulu's down there?
Lula's. Yeah, my friend owns Lula's Bed and Breakfast.
Oh, okay.
It's a great place to stay. It's the first bed and breakfast ever built in Bocas del Toro. If you ever go visit, I always recommend it to my friends.
Now, do you get to go like a lot of boating when you're down there, or snorkeling?
You have to
or
boat
anything?
everywhere. That's what we do okay. You can get in the water anywhere and snorkel. It's just a drop of a hat. In Key West, it's harder to get to the water and out to a beach.
Right.
It's just beaches everywhere, beautiful water everywhere, snorkeling everywhere. And it's just, and to go to bar, you got to get on a little taxi, a water taxi, and you pay $1. You go to, wherever.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Bastimentos is $4. It used to be like $2, and, gas prices the past year and a half have doubled. So it went from $2 to $4.
Wow.
And we have all these little islands. We go to different beaches every day, and
Wow.
There you go. It's really fun, and it's just great to be in the water every day. We have a bar, the floating bar, every Monday has live music. So we go to the floating bar, and you're just jumping off the top of it, swimming, and there's a band up top.
So do you work down there?
No.
Do you?
I volunteer a lot.
Okay.
So I volunteer. I help teach chess with the school.
So you're able to survive down there on your retirement?
My disability and retirement. Yep.
Very cool.
I know. I'm not like living large. I'm just living small and just making it.
Well, you're doing it. I mean, it's. I personally don't have a desire to go down there. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind visiting, but I don't know.
You should visit because
I don't know if I could, live. I don't know. You're kind of like living off the grid, if you think about it in some ways.
We have power.
Well, no, I mean I get that, but it's.
I say that, but we have sometimes there's a lot of power outages.
Kind of like today.
Yes.
That was like.
But I live in a place that didn't have power before, so we have a solar system. So when we got hooked up to the power, we put in a new solar battery, and now we first run off the solar panels, and if that's not enough to sustain, then it goes to the line power, then it goes to the solar battery storage.
Oh, okay. So
because we had it the opposite way, but then if you put it on the battery and the battery goes completely dead, then there's nothing to switch it to the line.
Wow.
And we were having that issue.
You're doing something different.
I'm living off rain catchment. So.
Does it go through a filter system, or you just like capture the rain in a barrel and?
It just goes straight into from the gutters.
Yeah.
There's like a little nets on the gutters. It goes into a barrel. Then it's pumped into the house. It goes through a filter.
Okay. Wow, that's
interesting.
interesting.
And you can't drink it.
Oh.
Because, monkeys poop on the roof.
Bob Smith. Yes, I turned on the computer today, so ended up update. Let me see. I think Bob Smith is tuned in. He sent me this really cool. He sent me a message the other day.
Glow in the dark reflective guitar strap.
Is that not the coolest?
They could see you like when you're at doing these festivals and stuff.
Yeah, so if the power goes out like it did today, I could wear this. And then if people were
Michelle could see you in the house.
Yeah, I'm reflective up there. But I thought this was kind of cool. And so thank you, Bob Smith. I really appreciate that. He asked me if I ever worked the flight line or wore these on the flight line. I'm like, all the time. And I'm sure I got one or two still around the house somewhere. I mean, I still have some of my old Kim gear. You never know when.
We used to wear vests that color when we were plogging, but now I see they have these awesome T-shirts.
This is the coolest thing. So, Bob Smith, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I guess he has all kinds of different colors. He said he had a pink one that he was offering.
I like pink.
Or mentioned that, look nice for Michelle. But I'm like, Michelle's not playing guitar anymore, and I'd hate to have him send it, and it just sits there. Although she'd make me, I'd put it on.
You could wear pink. Real men wear pink.
I'm cool with that. So, all right, let's get to some more music.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back, talk one last thing. I think Michelle's pulling up some pictures. She's going to show you some stuff. And we'll close the night out. And appreciate you guys putting up with all the shenanigans and stuff that's been going on. Soundman from Hell.
Yeah.
He's listening in, so apparently he's not at...
he told us he was going to the Andy's Cabana.
That's what he said, so...
Maybe he's listening at Andy's Cabana.
He might. So let's get to a little bit of music. Rum Jumbies by Sonny Jim. And the next song after this, I have a new song coming up after Sonny Jim. Jockey Jord. And Jockey Jord, I met this guy when Dan Smith had his little Buffett place down there, back to the island.
Uh-huh.
And he was a really nice kid. And he didn't play guitar much. Jockey Jord. Jordan, I think his real name's Jordan, but he goes by Jockey Jord. The guy's like almost the next Jimmy Buffett. And I say that because he couldn't play guitar very well. He's taught himself so much stuff, and now he's playing in all the bars down here, just within the last year and a half.
Wow. Writing his own songs, too?
And this song here, he wrote and produced himself.
Wow, that answers
in his
that.
own little... I mean, I'm so impressed with this kid.
I can't wait to hear.
Yeah,
how old is he?
I want to say he's probably 25.
Wow.
He's a young kid, and he's letting his hair grow.
He's a young whippersnapper.
Oh, my God. I told him one day, I'm like, you're like the next Jimmy Buffett of Key West if you keep it up. I mean, I'm really impressed with this kid. He's really neat. And
I got to look for him.
Yes.
I haven't heard him, I don't think.
You catch him at Two Friends a lot. So, yeah, go down there. And
alrighty.
And he likes playing a lot of the old Jerry Jeff Walker stuff and everything. I mean, he's very impressive. So, first of all, we got Rum Jumbies, Sonny Jim, and then, of course, Get Away by Jockey Jord following that. Thanks for hanging out with you guys, and then we'll come back and we'll close the night out.
River sandbar serenading, looking for alligators, but they must be hibernating, cause we've searched around for hours and we haven't seen a one, lying on the muddy bank and soaking up the sun. So we hit the navigator and we found ourselves a seat. They brought us out around to drink something smooth and sweet. The minutes turned to hours and the stars lit up the night, and something started dancing out the corner of my eye. Soulful tune. The crowd picked up the rhythm and was howling at the moon. A fog began to creep across along the river shore. Ghostly apparitions came in through the walls and doors, and lights began to flicker on and off across the swamp. People started dancing, doing the rum jumbie stomp, like creatures of the night wearing human disguise. The jumbies taking over, you could see it in their eyes. Rum jumbie, rum jumbie. Out in the grass, the swamp ape pinched a waitress and she knocked him on his ass. There were raccoons in the garbage, alligators lined the bar. 3 drunken armadillos tried to run over a car, and the jumbies kept a coming, single file and 2 by 2. The crowd was in a frenzy, there was nothing left to do but raise a toast up to our host, the Navigator Grill. And if tomorrow morning we are feeling kind of ill, we could blame it on the rum. Rum jumbies, rum jumbies, rum jumbies, dancing in the night. Rum jumbies.
Hey, this is B-Man, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle right here on Tiki Man Radio. And coming at you with some brand new music. Enjoy.
There's a feeling I can only get from you. Let's get away now. Only know what we've been through. Down on the corner, there's a place that we can go and get together with some friends that everybody knows. We don't have to go too far to get away. Listen to the out-of-towners and what they say. Live around so many people, such a lonely place. Thank God we don't have to go too far to get away. I heard about it from someone who's been there a while. She loved your outfit and she loved the way that you smile. I know I'm lucky, God, I think it every day. We don't have to go too far to get away. We don't have to go too far to get away. Listen to the music, watch the way they play. Live around so many people, such a lonely place. Thank God we don't have to go too far to get away.
Take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Every Saturday, starting when you get up, Buttercup. Tiki Man Radio opens up the massive archives of the radio station and takes you back to that old shaggy music. Jukebox Saturdays, only on Tiki Man Radio.
You're listening to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal American music station. Now back to your hostess with the mostest, B-Man and Michelle.
Hello, hello, hello. Wow, what a night this has been.
Woohoo.
Sure didn't go as planned.
No, you got the video up and everything.
Got the video up.
You got it all working.
Well, it's funny because I was talking to Danny. It was about, I don't know, 8:15. And I'm like, he's like, do what you want to do, brother. I was like, I'm going to make this biatch work. So I said, give me about 15, 20 minutes. And it was right about that.
So what kind of computer is it?
It's a PC. I mean, it's...
Yeah, but what brand is it?
It's a Lenovo. PC. I'm buying it. I'm getting a Lenovo. I am so ticked off at this Dell.
Oh.
Well, and the funny thing is
You've
That's
always
right,
hated
Willie.
Dells, and you bought another Dell.
well that was
It's
like
a deal.
4 years ago. So
Yeah,
A
but
deal
still.
on a deal. That could be a
Before
song.
he moved here, he said, "I'll never
but
buy
at the
another
time, I think, and I'm not blaming Danny. Danny, I think, was using a Dell, and that's what I went with at that time because I was trying to get close
Mirror.
to yeah, because
Mirror Universe."
yeah, that way he can come down here and be familiar with the same kind of stuff. So that's kind of why I went with the Dell. Again, not Danny's fault. It's
No, but
just
you just
I
never
think
had-
you're saying it's Danny's fault. That's what I'm
did
hearing.
not
I'm
say
hearing that.
I did not say that.
He's blaming the Tiki Man.
No.
Just kidding. We're giving
then
Danny
he
a hard
redeemed
time.
himself then with the Lenovo, and I'm going to get another one because this is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous dealing with what I'm having to deal with this stupid Dell. So,
Well, I'm glad you got it going because I had tickets to Funny Girl in Fort
God.
Lauderdale tonight. It didn't go because I wanted to be here.
oh my God, that was a guilt trip right there.
And I would have felt bad if we hadn't have done either.
But it worked.
I was going to make it work.
No, I'm glad you did.
I would have made this thing work if it was 10 o'clock and we went for 30 minutes.
Yes.
I was like, this show's going tonight. So that's that.
You had gin, so I stayed. Just kidding. I would have stayed
I
anyway.
had a good gin.
Good gin. You like the Boodles?
That's the Boodles.
It's really good.
Have you had that before?
No.
What do you think?
I like it.
Gary said I made it fly. He's kind of like he antagonizes as I'm trying to do stuff.
That's why you should.
And he
look
was
at
like,
his-
I was like, Gary, what? Gary, what? I can't hear me.
You just did a good, very impersonation.
I can't hear me. And then I'm like, all right. And then he's looking again. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm looking at your dials. I'm like, oh, good Lord. I think there was something broke or something. So,
Are y'all married?
who?
You and Gary.
Oh, don't go there. Anyway, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Dee Dee, thank you for
We've
being
had
here.
fun.
I appreciate it.
Nice
And,
to see you again.
Don't know how much longer my voice is going to hold out tonight, but I appreciate you coming down here.
And we have to sing on Sunday.
I know we got to sing
were
on
you
Sunday.
singing on Sunday at
Old
the
Stone
Artisan
Coffee
Market?
House. Old Stone Coffee House.
Oh,
and
yes,
I might.
you're still doing that.
I might go live on Facebook, seeing how we don't
Yeah.
have everything back up and running there. So we'll figure it all out. So, and at some point, I think Ed Contreras said he's going to start doing live stuff out there. So we'll see what happens.
That would be fun to watch.
He says he has a Lenovo and it does work great, and Danny is to blame for all of this. Yes, he is.
Is he the woman to blame?
You got to wear a skirt next time you're over here, Danny. So he's a woman to blame. So, all right. Thank you so much, Dee Dee, for hanging out with us.
Thanks for
and being
having
a part
me.
of what we're doing here and experiencing what we went through. Although we had some fun times up at the studio there.
We've had some
104.
worse experiences there, better
Yes.
experiences. Yeah.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
I'm losing my voice again. So,
Stop
anyway.
talking so we can play on Sunday.
I am.
Because I am not singing all the songs.
You're
on
singing
Sunday.
all the songs,
I
damn
am
it.
not.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Dee Dee. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Gary, for coming over here. We appreciate it. And thanks, Danny.
Brian.
And thanks for everybody on YouTube who's been hanging out with us and being a part of what we're doing. We got the first one off the ground. I got a few little tweaks I'm going to fix. Hopefully next week we'll be on the bigger computer. Hopefully the other Lenovo will be here. Although this one works just fine, so we'll figure it all out. I had a whole bunch of Thanksgiving stuff in what I had planned for tonight.
Next week.
Play it Sunday.
But I am going to play this song because it is.
Day after Thanksgiving.
I'll play it again, but this song is true, and it's a Jimmy Buffett song we're closing the night out with. Santa Stole Thanksgiving. I think that's a good
Ooh,
one.
I like
so.
that. It's so true because I'm already hearing lots of Christmas songs.
I know. So we got our Christmas tree up a little bit more decorated. So, guys, thank you so much. We'll be back here next
Week.
Friday. See you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Santa stole Thanksgiving for Christmas. Drug Plymouth Rock to the North Pole with his sled. Pilgrims never saw him coming. The Wampanoags, they kept drumming. That Thursday in November got gobbled up by December. Santa stole Thanksgiving for Christmas. It was such a happy holiday. No more laid back
It's Black Friday degradation. Seems Santa sold Thanksgiving to the mall. Grandma made the stuffing, said Santa, he ain't bluffing. You better not cry in your pumpkin pie, they've been caroling since July. Santa stole Thanksgiving for Christmas. It was such a laid-back holiday. Now no more football and relaxing when the harvest moon starts waxing. Santa, he's the turkey after all. Grandma made the stuffing, said Santa, he ain't bluffing. You better not cry in your pumpkin pie, they've been caroling since July. Oh, Santa stole Thanksgiving for Christmas. Nothing lasts forever, that's for sure. This stick-up is as shocking as stuffing in your stocking. Kris Kringle, why did you mingle? Santa stole Thanksgiving, even he's gotta make a living. Santa stole Thanksgiving and our fall.